Good evening, everyone. I was going to do a villain art special for Halloween tonight, but I really just feel like playing Morrowind. It's been a few weeks since I've played Morrowind, and I want to get back into it. So we're still going to do the villain art special on Monday, which we're technically still in the Halloween spirit because Monday and Tuesday are officially celebrated in Spanish culture as Days of the Dead, a pretty cool 2-day follow-up to Halloween that continues the Halloween spirit for 2 extra days. So we're at least going to do a Day of the Dead celebration on Monday with the villain art. Today we're just going to do some Morrowind. All the way back on my very first stream, back in March, I tried to show off the Knights of Tamriel Armor Quest series, and the game crashed, and I never got back to actually showing all the Morrowind adventures I've had since then, and I've never actually shown you the Armor Quest series. You've seen the first 2 armors, because they're not really quests. The story really picks up from the third. Unfortunately, the modder who made the series never finished it, so this is going to end on a cliffhanger, and you won't. And the last 3 armors were never made available. So we're only going to get to collect 6 armors today. And then at the end, we're going to look at the Death Note mod that was made by the same modder who made the Ebenheart Orphanage we looked at a few months ago. I think we did that as the Father's Day special. Yeah, I think that was the Father's Day special. Anyway, we'll see if that one works in OpenMW. All his other mods that we've tried have been bugged out on the engine, so I don't have my hopes up for that one, but we'll give it a try. Let's get right into the Morrowind. Alright, screen is up. And let's do a new character. First thing we're going to do is get the cheat utilities. It is a quest mod, of course. But we're going to choose the fights the way we usually do with our Daedric bodyguards. So let's do... you know what? You can see the boat.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Sorry, I may have the sound up a bit too high. So yeah, you guys can see the boat today. I do have it set to skip the parts where it tells you how the controls.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
And the other... I don't know if this Isley it is that's appearing in my character creator. It must be from one of my mods. I don't know what mod added it. But let's do a green elf today. We'll keep him adult for today. I know I usually switch the teen characters because they look better. Which elf face do I like? Not many choices I see. We'll go there. Very few choices on the hair, I see. We'll go with that. Probably the ugliest character I ever made, but we're going to be covering him with a helmet anyway, so... Or not. I think I want to do mannequins for the armors today.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release. Ah, yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
One of these days, I'll show you all the crazy, insane questions he asks you for generating a class. Those are funny. A little bit, a little bit funny. Let's see. Today we will be a witch hunter, because that's the most Halloween-sounding one here.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
A few of these are... Serpent and Shadow are both kind of Halloween-y. Let's go with Shadow. Not that I'm going to use it.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct. Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee. Will you take me
Continue through to the next
fool?
building and talk to Celisgravius.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know why everyone tells you to grab the platter. I just did, and obviously it's not. I can't keep it, so we're not gonna worry about grabbing this dagger because, as you know, we've got the and we're properly clothed this time. We're not gonna worry about stealing from the barrel.
Let's hear it.
All right, let's go get our cheat utilities and get the game started. And I know I don't usually save my adventures, but today we're going to do so.
Let's hear it.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Just because we have a lot to move through. Actually, I want to do something first. I want to get that green robe to match my green skin.
What assistance do you need?
There he is. Well, he's not that bad looking. Yeah. This definitely does not look like the kind of guy who's going to go around, summon demonic armies, and steal a bunch of armor sets. But that's exactly what we're about to do. And then there's one more thing I gotta do in Satanin before we go. The first two armors aren't quests. You've seen them before. Those are the two armors that we usually grab at the beginning of my adventures. Then we gotta head up to Balmora to get on the road to the other armors. Alright, we got our armors. I mean, we didn't get our armors. We got our, what's it called? Our cheats. And the last thing I want to do over here on this side of Satanin is get into that little player house that I sometimes use. Because that'll give us, we'll want a quick link back to Satanin and storage space for 6 mannequins. So, you all know the drill. We take the book. The book says, here's a house. We hit the switch to reveal the secret door. It's a nice little thing that whoever built this set up. A shack hiding an even bigger mansion. So let's take this. We have our teleport home. And there we go. There's our house. Oh, and there was one room in here that I wanted to show you. Alright, there's a nice little kitchen room. We're not using most of the house today. That's where we're ultimately going to go. This looks like a nice little bedroom, or big bedroom as the case may be. Ah. And then down in the basement, there's a nice big storage area. And there's a secret area down here as well in this house, which has a lot of golden eggs in it. Not that they have any use. Secret items. Ulmarine. There's a bunch of artifacts here with nice enchantments. Randomonium. I don't need those chests when I've already got the gold from the other plate, the crate. Helm of the Immortal Warrior. An enchanted Daedric helm. Interesting. Which actually bounds armor as well. Interesting. You know what? We're going to take a look at what this thing does. Let's read the note real quick. There's also something called swearing we looked at. So there's also one more artifact down here. There's swearing. Alright. Okay. I never knew about the back. I mean, I never actually used the artifacts from that back room, but we will take a look at this today. Let's just see what happens when we put that. Before we do that, let's just do a quick save. Alright, now let's see what happens when we put that helmet on. Let's see, it has fortify, attack, and health as well. And shield. Interesting. That's interesting. But it doesn't really fit in with what I want to do today, so... And they're back to normal for now. Now we gotta go to the other end of town. Up in... We gotta get back to the other side of Satanin. The first two areas, you remember where they are. We'll still Strider when it's time to go to Balmora, but we got to go on the paths when it's time to do the armors, because the other shrines are between towns. The gate. So you know the drill. We come down here, and we get our defenders. And this is only 1/4 of my army of bodyguards. It'll be sufficient for most of the encounters. We may have to go up to half later on, though, for some of the quests. anything useful? No. This is what we need. First, let's read the note. Magda, it's now more than 3 months since my daughter Jazita left Riverhold in quest of the Star of Mara. I'm getting worried. You are the finest knight of our order. Travel to Varnfell and seek out the mage Zumars. He knows the location of the Red Gate. Don't fail me, and may the goddess Mara protect you. Lord Buckmore, Grand Duke of Riverhold, Grand Commander of the Order of the Leopard. Author's note. Okay, I know it's silly that this hard-to-find gate is actually right by the main road to Balmora, but you got your armor. So he must have done the first 2 armors before having the idea to make a whole storyline of it. We're just going to take the armor stuff for now because we don't have our mannequins yet. So that's the jet gold armor. And now we're going to go over right across the way to the Silt Strider. Is the second shrine, which is pretty much the same thing. We run in, knock out the guards, and grab the armor pieces. Okay, looks like they knocked out those guards. Let's see. Glass could be useful. These are actually pretty valuable. You know what? We'll loot these. We'll loot these corpses. Because Golden Saints have valuable stuff. Holy crap. There's no merchants with that kind of money. A Daedric Tower Shield? Wow. Talk about first level loot. Now, in this shrine, there's no notes or any sort of story thing. So just keep the name of that Zumars in mind, because he comes up again. Though we don't get to meet him because the series is unfortunately unfinished. Alright. You know what? That would have been a great place to save. We're gonna do another quick save. We're gonna quick save after. Now for armor number 3, we actually go to a place where we have a real kind of adventure. So we have to go back to the Silt Strider to get to Balmora, and that's where things will start. Okay, what am I doing? There it is.
Why walk when you can ride?
Alright,
Where would you like to go?
so we have jet gold, and you see that golden arch over there? That's the Morrowind McDonald's mod. We'll look at it at the end of our adventure today. Just because it has no place here and doesn't fit in. I try and get mods that are relatively lore friendly. And that McDonald's mod is just silly, but whatever. We now have to go on the path to Fort Moonmoth. To get to the Arche, and in Fort Moonmoth, there's a new shrine to Arche, which is where our story will continue. I think I'm going the right way. So Moonmoth is an imperial fort right outside of Balmora. That's it right ahead. There's also Frostmoth and Solstheim, Firemoth, which the Imperials lost to the undead, and Buckmoth outside of Adrun, and Wolverine Hall over in Sadrith
Let's
Mora.
hear it. Go ahead, stranger.
Alright, interior. We need the Akatosh Shrine. And I can see night is falling. Nice and atmospheric for a Halloween special. Alright. Here we go. It's the Shrine of Akatosh. And a dead guy. Alright. Where'd I put it? Correct. They get in the way when not in use, so. He has a Dark Brotherhood set. Note. To Diviner Gambler, Order of Akatosh. Brother, the time to act has come. The mage Zumars has arrived with a letter from the Emperor. You will meet him tonight in the shrine at Fort Moonmoth. Marshal Shawness from the Knights of the Circle and Captain Raphael from the Temple Guard will also be there. Your mission. The Circle of Blood must be brought back from the island of Arklon. Do not reveal too much. I don't fully trust the mage. Be careful, my friend. We will not rest until the last of the necromancers has perished in our holy fire. Patriarch Raynord, Temple of Akatosh. So we're gonna keep all the letters so we have a record. You can see there was an encounter here. The guy is dead. That's a mission map, it looks like. We're not gonna loot all this stuff. That's a nice helmet, though. Let me just try it on. Ooh. That almost goes with the robe. I like. He can keep the fancy hat for now. Let's go down the hall. And when we open that door, there'll be more enemies. Arcade Vault. As you can see, there was stuff.
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
Alright. We took out that group. Anything to loot? And you know what? I will go ahead and check out these two kinds of robes here. That's nicer than the robe I was wearing. What kind of robe is this now? That's worth looting. We need the key. Letter from Zumars. That's a story piece. Nazgand. Tonight your necromancers have the chance to strike a major blow to the Akatosh scum. This key will open the door to the secret tunnel. Breach the final wall at midnight. I rather think that robe matches the helmet better. That will be my look for now. So now we know Zumars is the bad guy. Let's go ahead and put on some gloves. And some boots. Mysticism. think the armor parts of the armor set are this way. Arcade Cave. I don't think I want to go in the cave quite yet, because the cave includes the exit to the place. We need to find the secret room first. There is a secret room somewhere here. So there should be a marking on the wall. 2 skulls, the hidden door. This is the secret area. But arcade dungeon, we only get the armor set if the full armor set if we come in here. Most of it is the other way, but parts of it are the other way. Ah, Dead Templar. I rather like the outfit I got going right now, though. Alright. There's a couple enemies in the next room, so I'm going to equip half the bodyguard army instead of just a quarter.
My victory is at hand.
Yeah, no, not if I do this and this. Wow. He killed one of the guards. But he shouldn't be able... Oh, I see what's taking so long. Because he's cornered, they can't actually surround him properly. That's okay, though. The fight is over. He has more of the same. Okay, corpse. Alright, I don't need anything from the corpse. We can take that. That's a good look under the armor. So there's our arcade greaves. Right pauldron. Holy. We're gonna have to get rid of this thing, aren't we? Left pauldron. Cuirass. Boots. If I recall correctly, there's 7 total pieces in this room. Left gauntlet. Ow, my hand, that burns. Okay, just kidding. Boots, cuirass, greaves, gauntlet, pauldron, right pauldron. I think the gauntlet, the right gauntlet is in this room as well. Yeah, there it is. So now we just have to go back to those exit caves so we can grab the shield and the helm. And here, the enemy is pretty much single file, so... Wow, they threw him pretty far.
You will give me a breath.
These enemies don't seem to be as strong as the ones inside, generally speaking. Wow. Interesting. There's a crate. RK Helm. RK Shield. Some silverware we don't need. Note from Zoomars. That's a story. Don't forget the Two Skulls door. Yeah, I already showed you that. That's where most of the armor was. Cavern door. This is a back exit to the fort, so we are going... It's funny, you saw upstairs when we entered the fort, the guards were totally unaware of anything going on down here. They probably made... My headcanon is that they make the Akatosh Shrine not their business because it's manned by the RK cultists. But I guess the cultists were too slow to get a message out that there was an invasion or whatever. Quick save. And now we got to get on the road to Caldera. So there's the back exit. Nice Dwemer ruin up there. Let's get ourselves back on a road. There's the fort. So we want to get... Alright, we're back on the path. We need the Balmora road to Caldera to get into the Akatosh Shrine. When we get to after the shrine, we're going to press straight on into Caldera so we can get the 6 mannequins. The hell? Because that little lag bit right there, we got turned around. I hope we're still going the right way. The Akatosh Shrine is kind of interesting, but my favorite of the four encounters is the Kinereth one. It seems to be turning us around a lot today. Looks like we just went back the way we came. Looks like we're moving out of the city now. In the description I mentioned the Shinigami mod as well. I don't know if that one actually works in here. We'll have to give it a try. I know the mod itself was always buggy. Towards Caldera. Oh, was that a little bit of the ghost fence I saw in the distance? we're generally good at outrunning rats. We're not going to worry about that guy. So the Akatosh Shrine is supposed to be on the road between Balmora and Caldera. So that's what we're trying to find. We got turned around by the lag again. We're running around in circles. That's not a good thing. That's why we couldn't find anything. Alright, this time I'm going to go carefully so as not to turn around on zone lag. Caldera is this way. Shows you that there are times that after all these years, even I still get lost on original land. Well, that's Pelagiad. No, that is Caldera. Crap. Okay, give me a minute. If we made it over here... Balmora to Caldera. Is that Caldera? We didn't come across the shrine. Crap. Okay. Well, we are in Caldera, so let's go ahead and get our mannequins. And yes, this mannequin mod is this mannequin store is another mod. We can buy 4 at a time. So let's buy 2 more. So now we have 6 mannequins in inventory. So I can show you the armors when we're done.
Your honor. Go.
What the heck? You know what? While we're here, I seem to recall that some of the later quests had other fancy parts as well. Let's make 2 extras just in case.
Come on, Ben. Say something or move on.
Alright. Clever use of a guard armor there. Make you think his store is being watched when it really isn't. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to warp back to Seyda-Neen, unload some of this weight, and then we'll go back to Balmora and get on the path again. Let's try that. Alright, let's put up the mannequins here. I'm not looking to line them up in any sort of fancy way. I just want to show you the armors when we're done. And then the 2 extras that aren't part of for the other special parts, I'll put it down here. And then I'll go to the storage area. We'll make a pile of loot over here. That isn't. We're just going to drop all the weapons we looted. Okay, that's part of the armor. That's part of the armor. I don't want to show off the armors till we're done. I'll put that there. I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to put that one over here. I don't want to lose that one. Not that I'll ever be coming back to the save after this, after tonight. Oh, I forgot in Caldera. We want 3 more mannequins. That's jet gold. That can stay. We need all that. That's my stuff. We'll keep all the notes. That's the book for this house, isn't it? Alright. We're kind of cleaned up. Alright. I forgot. We want 3 more mannequins. We're actually not done. That's the introductory book to this house, so we'll stick that there. Ah, the mannequin bug. I forgot about that. In OpenMW, for some reason, the mannequins will start floating once you put them down. But leaving and re-entering the cell will fix that. So we're not actually going to put them. We're not gonna put the mannequins here. We're gonna hold on to the mannequins. It's a bizarre bug. I don't know why it happens. It doesn't happen in the regular engine. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, there's not enough room by the entrance. I mentioned in the old Ebenheart stream a few months ago, maybe we won't be using this house as my place to display the mannequins. Alright. Let's find the Silt Strider and get back to Balmora. So I've got the 6 male stone mannequins for the armors, but I actually want as well.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate.
I want 3 female wood mannequins as well, because in the Akatosh, Kinereth, and Mera shrines, well, you'll see.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Before we get, what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to use
We make a
Mage's
special
Guild.
trip just for you. Say no.
We're going to use Mage's Guild to teleport to Caldera.
The prey approaches.
And I'm actually going to get 2 wood.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Fighters.
Say your
I went too far. Mages Guild. We're going to use a guild teleport to get to Caldera back to Caldera quickly.
You have something to say to me? I'm listening.
I do apologize for these delays. I know I promised you armor quests.
Yes, friend.
How do you do, sir?
So we want to go in. I want to see if he'll take back 2 of the
Go ahead, stranger. Go ahead.
the extra 2 stone mannequins so I can swap them for wood. And I also want yeah, he'll take them back. So I want 2 male woods and 3 female woods. And you'll see why we want the female ones in a little bit. The 2 male woods are for the extra armor, custom armor that's in the later runs. So now,
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
if we come back to our inventory, we should have 6 stone male mannequins, 3 female wood mannequins, and 2 male wood mannequins. And I'm not going to pre-place them anywhere because of the floating bug. We'll just figure out a place to show off the armors later. Alright, we'll do another quick save. Let me make sure that we're... Alright. Now, we want to exit town and get on the road back to Balmora. And this time we got to pay more attention to the road. The Akatosh Shrine should be on the road. Yeah. The lag spun us around, which is probably why we didn't see it. But that's okay. There it is. Oh, it was off to the side, so probably wouldn't have seen it in the dark anyway. The Akatosh Shrine. And we just did a save, so we don't need to save right now. Akatosh is the god of time. And the quest in here is very much reminiscent of time travel. Here's the Akatosh Shrine. You can see, well, the guy who made this mod, he's a really talented designer. A blessing. A blessing from Akatosh to Avenger. To Karstux. There, we stole the blessing scrolls. Not that that is actually part of the quest, because it's not. There's a lady up there.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Akatosh Priest. This is the first time we actually have living people that we have to talk to go on this quest. Greetings, Eyelid. I'm afraid you haven't arrived at our shrine at the worst of moments. A visiting priest from the mainland turned out to be an imposter. He killed Master Bendel, stole a dragon's tooth, and entered the Chambers of Time. The Chambers are part of Akatosh's sphere of time, our most holy place. The dragon's tooth protects you and lets you travel safely inside. Paladin Raykard went after the imposter, but without the dragon's tooth, it's a very dangerous place. He is one of the heroes from the Battle of Cringane and served for 5 years with the Emperor's personal bodyguard. He is the bravest of our knights, but now he needs all the help he could get. Here, take one of the dragon's eyes. It will allow you to enter the chambers, but it will not protect you from any danger inside. May Akatosh bring you safely back. So we got dragon's eye. We got something called the dragon's eye, which will allow us to enter the temple. In terms of objects, it's just it looks like it's a copy of the gold eggs that we, the unique item gold egg. Alright, where do we, I forget where we put the egg. I forget where we actually click to go in, though. Is that back on the other staircase, maybe? Or this might be it. No, that's not a doorway. Okay, it doesn't look like... Is this it? I forget where we actually have to click to go into the place. Ah, that's the door to go outside. And I did check, you need this item in order to go into the shrine, which means you can't actually revisit the shrine, this one, after.
Outlander, did you want something?
You can't revisit the shrine after you clear the mission. I don't remember how to get in. Help.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Oh, that's a colorized version of the statue in Ebenheart. Nice. I really wish I remember how to get it. How to get in. Uh-oh. Stuck on geometry. Well, I have a way out of this. There's probably something really simple that I'm missing here. Seriously, how do you go into... I've played this many times, and yet I don't remember where the secret door is to the Chamber of Time. Sorry. Sorry about wasting this time, people. Okay, that's the shrine itself. I don't remember the secret entrance being outside, though.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Yeah. I would assume the Chamber of Time would be on this end of the shrine, near where we picked up the thing.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
This is the most obvious looking thing here. Alright, let's go talk to her again. Maybe I missed
Yes, sir?
something. Chambers of Time. I have 2 dragon's eyes now? Wow. I've done this before in OpenMW, so I know this is not one of the glitched mods. The door will not open. Akatosh chair. Maybe it wants to see exactly one in the inventory. So we found the door. There we go.
And I haven't much time.
Okay, so you can see this is a recreation of the starting boat. This is the reason I wanted to show you the starting boat today. Because now there's Jube. So you talk to him. We have reached Morrowind. I think they are all dead. He killed them all. We must escape now, but nowhere to go. And of course, he is an illusion. So let's get ready for our first fight. And you'll notice 2 other rooms also based on encounters from the game. From the actual game. There's a reason this is called the Chamber of Time. And here... So now you're seeing Jube on the starting boat, or an illusion version of it. I forgot about those 2 zombies on the boat. And those are corporate zombies. Which means I don't want to touch them myself. Wow, you kill the 2 corporate zombies, and Dream Jube comes and sneaks up behind you. But it looks like only 2 of my bodyguards are able to fight at a time because of the close quarters. And I can't go anywhere till... We may be stuck here till they finish the fight. There we go. So we've cleared this first room. Dwarven short sword. Anything lootable on these guys? I don't think so. Corporate sweepings? Well, I do not want to touch those. I wouldn't even touch those with sanitized gloves. Trapdoor to Akatosh Time Chamber. The next room is the dream version of the room where Sokusia Sargala creates your character and gives you the papers.
Go ahead, Scott. Along now.
And because there's a guard and a wizard here, we're going half the army. Okay, that fight was pretty quick, but then again, I used double the amount that I used before, so... You know what? We're not that far outside of Caldera. We are going to make a guard mannequin as well. Common robe. He's got a cuirass and greaves under his... Okay, whatever. We're not going to worry about that. Yeah, no, I like the other robe better. Yeah. So, and this room does not have the limeware platter. But you can still steal gold off the table. And then the next room, Caius Casades. Caius Casades in Balmora. He's a major character in the main quest. I didn't actually show you him today, but this is another significant part of the life of the player.
I've trifled with you long enough.
You have betrayed those who trusted you. Many of my blades are dead. You must pay the price. So it's time for yet another. And he has a warhammer. Anything else here worth taking? Not that I need the gold. I have literal thousands. Bottle. Skooma pipe. I don't want to have paraphernalia. Hear that sound? There's enemies down there waiting for me. See that skeleton? We're going to pop in. I'm going to take out the bodyguards, and I'll run around and clear the room. We're going to run all the way around the room, and because there's enemies surrounding this whole area. And the fog makes it impossible to see anything. These bows aren't worth anything. I'm not going to. Alright. Wooden door. And now we're going to see. I think we're about to go into the boss area of the Akatosh quest. This door is blocked. Is it the one on the other side we want? Okay. Or is it the central pillar? You saw that, right? Akatosh Time Chambers. That's the way on. Okay. And there's the paladin, it looks like. And another one of those colored dragon statues.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
Welcome, Iliad. You have come to witness the fall of the great dragon, or perhaps you're looking for his tooth. He is Raycard. He is the one who came to save them. Dragon's tooth. It now belongs to my new master, Lord Zumars. He showed me the future, and I will now fight for his cause. Lord Zumars, he is the vanguard for she who will rise from the heartland. The empire shall crumble, and old gods must fall. Yes, he is my lord and master, and I am his sword.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
You've had a glimpse of times to come, Iliad, and now you must die. He's a paladin, so we're going to do a double for this one. Half the army is now out. And let's run around behind him and get the Helm. So the Helm is the first piece, and I think he has the rest. So yeah, you need to have exactly one dragon's eye in order to access the secret door. So we have to run back into Caldera and get one more mannequin when we finish this shrine. Wow. He's strong. He took out 2 of them already. But not... I forgot about the sorcerer who pops up behind you. Now that'll just get in the way. Imperial silver, that might look good with the dragon's tooth. We need that. Note from Zumars. Scarly, when you've got the dragon's tooth, go to Kraganmore. I'll be staying at the Imp Slapper. Don't keep me waiting. Zumars. Kraganmore, I know, is the name of a mainland city. Akatosh Rope, we want that. We got everything we want from this guy. Now let's come back to and loot this guy. He's got the goods. Ebony Longsword. Wow. And the Akatosh armor. I realize now I could have just hit take all. So let's go get one more male wood mannequin. Back to the Akatosh Shrine. We talk to the lady. I'll just leave the extra dragon's eye there.
Did you want something?
So, Raycard is dead, but the dragon's tooth is safe. You may keep his armor, but please help us find the Zumars. If he can corrupt a noble knight like Raycard, he must be very powerful and dangerous. Dragon's Eye and Dragon's Tooth have been removed from the inventory. And we still have the Akatosh Rope. Good. Back to the mannequin store. There's no point in us keeping the extra dragon's eye that we dropped on the floor. So we'll grab the mannequin, and then we'll teleport. We'll go to the Mages Guild and teleport back to Balmora. Because from Balmora, we have to take the road to Pelagiad for the Kinereth Shrine.
Go ahead, stranger.
So yeah, that's the current plan. Mannequin. Male wood mannequin. Yeah, that's what we want. For the guard armor we're gonna do.
You like to dance.
And now back to the Mages Guild. So we can go back to Balmora.
Speak, traveler.
What's this about?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Go somewhere else.
And now we're back
Tell
in
me what this
Balmora.
is about.
We're going to quick save again. And then we are going to go into Balmora and take the path to Pelagiad. And I forget if Pelagiad is via this path or the path on the other end of town. But I guess we'll find out soon. We just need the signpost. Kinereth is a fun shrine. Pelagiad is this way. Past Moon Moth, it looks like. So now we're headed towards the Kinereth Shrine. Ghost Gate. Pelagiad is this way. And I'm not going to let wild animals slow me down. We can outrun them with my speed boost. Wow, the sunset. Sunset's really in my eyes, glaring up half my view. That's okay, it's a beautiful sunset today. I do appreciate the natural beauty. Ah, there's a cliff racer. It's a good thing I don't have that racer recursion turned on. Ouch. I have no idea where I am. And there hasn't been a signpost in a while. And it's sunset, meaning it'll be dark soon. Morrowind is one of those places where all the animals are going to try and kill you. I'm looking. I think we're backtracking right now, but I'm looking for a signpost. I want to be sure. There's a signpost. It says Pelagiad is this way. That's the way I was going. You know what? There's too many things chasing me right now. We're right by a signpost, so I won't lose my way on this little thing. There. Now I can read that signpost without distractions. Pelagiad and Vivek, it says, are this way, maybe? Yeah, this looks more like the terrain I'm familiar with around all the towns. Molagmar, Mount Cand. Pelagiad is this way. And I can't just fast travel to Pelagiad and follow the signs back to Balmora, because Pelagiad actually has no fast travel. So we're going to be looking for the Kinereth Shrine right now. Of the armors in the series, of the playable ones at least, Kinereth I think is my favorite. It's a beautiful blue armor set. I think you are going to love it when you see it. Yeah, I think that's the shrine up ahead. And guess what? After Kinereth, we can recall to Seyda-Neen, because the last shrine is right by Seyda-Neen. Alright, we found the place.
So what do you want?
we're going to do another quick save here. And now we're going to talk to the nice lady. Arlene, I am so glad you came when you did. I am in dire need of assistance. The Kinereth Shrine is under attack. A gate opened inside the shrine and our Canarian guards turned on us. It is as if they are possessed by an evil force. I know what happened to the Arche and Akatosh Shrines. I believe Lord Zumar is behind this as well. I was forced out of the shrine and have been keeping the door sealed to keep the evil contained. Can you assist me in purging the shrine of this evil force? Thank you, Evie. There are 2 artifacts inside the shrine that are very powerful, especially in the wrong hands. I need the divine artifacts to return to the mainland. It is too dangerous to keep them here now. They are the Sphere of Ibis and the Sphere of the Raven. Also, I need you to find out what happened to my sister, Corin. Okay, so there's a few things to check on here. Divine artifacts. Sphere of Ibis, Sphere of Raven, Corwin. My sister, Holy Knight of Kinereth. Last I saw her, she was fighting off the attackers. I need you to find her if she is alive. I fear for her safety. Sphere of Ibis. We keep it safe, as close to Kinereth as possible. Hopefully it is still there. Sphere of the Raven. Corwin had it with her before the attacks had started. If she is still alive, she should have it with her. Okay. So, sister and 2 divine artifacts. And you'll notice inside, the talented modder who made this series, actually, the Canarian guards are recolored golden saints. And they look pretty cool. Okay. So we go into the shrine itself. We are ready with a defense. I said we are ready with a defense. Call in reinforcements. Maybe I did need those reinforcements, but better safe than sorry, right? Daedric Heart, Guardian Shield, Silver Longsword. I want to show you this shield. Same deal here. That's a pretty shield, isn't it? And he'll keep holding it for now. Quality Rising Force Potion. We don't technically need it for what we're going to do because we have the Flight Ring. Sturdy wooden door to Kinereth Shrine. So let's explore around a little bit. But first, this evil-looking room up here.
Am I good or what?
Dedea. Leon, is that you? Do you have the Sphere of Ibis? Wait, you're not Leon. You will regret interfering, Iliad. Die. You will regret, just being here.
Good or what?
Do I need reinforcements? Again, better safe than sorry.
Good or what?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the Kinereth Shrine, if I remember correctly, is a bit harder. So moving forward for Kinereth and Marrow, we're gonna use double team. We need the Gatestone, but we're not gonna take it quite yet. Demon Cuirass. And the Fiend Battle Axe. Imperial Certificate. To Joel of the Five Uses, for invaluable service to the Empire and the Imperial Shrines. Not that we need it, but... And then we come over here. To Zindar, for invaluable service. Yeah. We don't need these, we already got those. To Karstux. Wasn't he one of the Akatosh notes too? Oh, that would be the Blessings one. To Avenger. Karstux. I wonder who this Karstux guy is. And what his connection to Zumar's may or may not be. We will never know because the last 3 quests were never finished. Iron Helmet, we don't need that. But here's 2 variants on the Kinereth Helm. The Princess version, the closed helm, and there's also a standard open helm version as well. Before we go down into the Magic Gate, though, we need to levitate up there. Flight Ring, where are you? And behind the store is a secret room where we will face some more of the guards.
You won't escape me that easily.
And there's enough enemies here that we're going. We're doing the full set. Talk about quick defense. Now let's loot. So these are recolored golden saints, these Kinereth guards. Leone. We've already got a demon. She has an ebony sword though. Demon Cuirass, do I really? No, I don't think. I also... Those Guardian Shields are cool though. Sphere of Ibis. And a book about the sky. And thou shalt know the substance of the sky, and the resplendent works of the glowing sun's pure torch. And thou shalt learn likewise of the wandering deeds of the twin moons and of their substance. Thou shalt know too the heavens that surround us, whence they arose, and how Kinereth took them and bound them to keep the limits of the stars, how the earth, the sun, the moon, and the sky that is common to all, and the burning might of the stars arose. I like that book. We'll keep it. Now we go through the Magic Gate. I have to go back and take the key off that body, though. Magic Gate Stone. Before I do, see, this is the gate. The gate is sealed by strong magic. We are now in the Kinereth Cave. And there's guards up ahead. And these guards, I think, are orcs. I just saw the telltale magic glow of one of my guards, of one of the demons dying. And then another one. But that's okay, I got plenty out right now. And it looks like they've already taken out one of the guards. But hey, take a moment to just enjoy the unique majesty of this room. I mean, for a castle wall built into the edge of a cave, I mean, I like the design of this room. Alright, we want to be able to move. Demon Shield. Ebony. Demon Helmet. I have the Cuirass. Alright. It looks like the demon set is paired with some iron bits. So we've already got the Cuirass though, so we'll take the iron stuff. And then the other guard, we don't need his stuff. But we'll still take the sword. Yeah. Down here, just look at the majesty of this room. And the lava down there. And in here is a guard room with some more guards.
Escape while you can.
They've already killed one guy. Yeah, it almost seems pathetic to take that gold there, but whatever. We'll unload stuff again after this run. Cell door. That must be the
So what's
sister.
this regarding?
Corin! Hello, I'm Corin, Knight of Kinereth. Thank you for getting me out of here. I am in your debt, witch hunter. Yes, I am Arlene's sister. Please give her my note so she knows I am okay. I had the Sphere of the Raven, but it was taken from me. During the confusion while I was being captured, I took this from a guard. It's the key to the large door by the bridge. Find Rachel. She is also wearing my armor like a trophy. Get the sphere and return to Arlene. Is that Arlene or Ariane? I can't tell. If you can defeat Rachel, you may keep the armor. So we have the key now to the other room. And then there's a note as well. A note to whatever. Dear Ariane, it's Ariane. I am safe. The Sphere of the Raven was taken from me, and I have sent my rescuer to recover the artifact. Do not wait for me and hurry to the mainland before it is too late once you have the spheres. May Kinereth give you speed and safety. Alright. We're going to make a killing off of these parts. Remind me to levitate back up to the shrine on our way out so that we can grab that other Kinereth. Large door to the boss room. And in this room, we're running the full army.
You will die where you stand.
Rachel, I don't know what you're doing here, Ayleid. You should not interfere with Lord Zumar unless you wish to die. Wearing the armor of Kinereth, I will defeat you quickly. We've still got one more shrine to do after this, but we'll clear inventory again. Now, let's get our loot. Demon Katana. That's a nice weapon. And then the whole Kinereth set. Sphere of the Raven. Letter from Zumars. Rachel, I want you and your Banshee assassins to go to the Twilight Cave. Use the Bloodstones to enter the Red Gate, and it will take you inside the Ghonian Shrine near Pelagiat. In the inner shrine, you'll find 2 of their holy spheres. Bring them back to me. The lady will not accept another failure. Lord Zumars. This is the first I'm hearing about a lady. And I don't know who the lady is because they never finished this series. The door is blocked. We still have the gate stone. What exactly does it look like? It's a nice crystal stone thing. Back up to the shrine real quick because I missed a piece of loot. Now let's do our debriefing.
Tell me what this is about.
Yeah, I'll tell you what this is about. What do you want? Thank you, Evie. I'll send these to the mainland right away. It's good to have the note from my sister. We are forever in your debt. Can I give you a reward as a token of our gratitude? Ibis and Raven have been removed from the inventory. The note, the sister's note, Kinereth Robe has been added to the inventory. So now we've got a Kinereth Robe in addition to the Akatosh Robe. Now you see why I wanted those extra mannequins? These robes look cool. Anyway, let's warp back to our loot pile because this is ridiculous. Although we still have one more quest to go. But you know what? I really want to drop these because I need to drop some more things. It's so ridiculous I can't even. There we are. Back to our house. And we need to be in Satanine for the last armor anyway. Let's go back to our secret pile of stuff. Where did I put the pile of stuff? I thought I put it in this room, but I could be mistaken. Did I put it downstairs? There it is. There's our secret pile of weapons and shields. Demon Katana. Dwarven Battle Axe. Dwarven Short Sword. Warhammer. Ebony Broadsword. A bunch of those. Ebony Longsword. Short Sword. Fiend Battle Axe. Broadsword. Some silver swords. Alright, there's our Akatosh, Arcade, Daedric Tower Shield. Definitely don't want to be dragging that around. Alright, Kinereth. All but one. We want to leave one in the inventory. We'll leave one of the demons. Debella. The Kinereth shields. We don't need to keep those. For right now, we don't need to keep those. Imperial, we want to keep the iron stuff. Jet gold. Kinereth, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? I'm missing. Oh, fudge. We're missing a piece of the Kinereth armor. We gotta go back.
You in one.
What the? Yeah, this is the random quick save assassins that everyone keeps talking about. He'll stay lying on my floor for now, as a warning to others who would attack me in my own home. So, somewhere in here, there is a Kinereth gauntlet that somehow we missed.
So what do you want?
There it is. We have found the missing thing. And now for the final shrine. Right back in Satanine. That big round building over there, that's the Shrine of Mara. And this quest teleports you to a little pirate ship, which actually, if you run Tamriel Rebuilt, it conflicts with the edge of the Tamriel Rebuilt landmass. So I actually did a modification to this mod to move the pirate ship. So now you can actually see it from Satanine. I thought that was too close, but what are you going to do? I needed it to be playable. So here's the Mara Shrine. You'll see this is another one of the more unique looking shrines.
Yes.
Natalie. Oh, just as Mara has shown me. It is Evie. I am sorry I am so alarmed. This is the first time I've had a vision and really did not expect it to come true. A few days ago, I had a dream about you. In my dream, Mara told me of how Evie had assisted the other shrines. We now need your help here. Oh, thank you, Evie. Mara has not told me much. All I have foreseen is your arrival, and I know you must enter the well. Here is a key so you can pass through the door behind me to the well. May Mara's love guide you. Alright. So, yeah. Take note of the shrine. It's one of the prettier places in this quest series. But then you'll see the back room. You hear the voice of Mara, guardian and protector of Morrowind. I find you worthy of this task. Thank you, Evie, for assisting my shrine. Gaze into the well, and you will see the vision of a ship heading towards Varnfell. This ship is carrying a great threat to my shrine. Focus on the sign of Mara in the vision, and I will use my powers to transport you there. May love guide you and give you strength over your enemies. Take note of this room, because we won't be able to enter it again once we complete the quest, I don't think. Look how pretty this well is. And now we're going to jump into the water and teleport to the ship. Mara's vision too. Yep, there it is.
How does it feel to know death is near?
These enemies on the top deck are nothing.
And it won't be me.
These enemies on the top deck are nothing compared with the ones below.
You fight like a child.
Alright. It's tight spaces in the ship, so we'll only pull them out when we're actively fighting. Steel Claymore of Hewing. Nordic Fur Helm. We have those. Steel Saber, though. That's a cool looking weapon. but I'm partial towards this one. He was just a brawler type. There's 2 areas to go into on this ship. How did you get aboard? I'm afraid you made the biggest mistake of your life and the last. So this is Geraldine.
Now, this is fighting.
Yes. And it'll be your last fight.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Yeah. Nobody easier than you, buddy. So Geraldine has another saber, scarab boots, gauntlet, and a key. Small chest. The head of Scourge. I'll take one of those for my trophy area. No, we'll take all the Scourges. Yeah, that's nice. Not that I need it, but it's nice. And now we'll go into the other area. So we beat Geraldine. The thugs up top. What were their names? Grasnak, Tease, and Shizla.
You'll be dead, good or what?
And now we have some more guards. These last few fights I remember being tough, so if I remember correctly. So we're going everybody. And there's a bug in the mirror quest, so there's no actual way to actually teleport back from the ship. So we'll just use our ring to get out of there and talk to the lady again. Alright, let's see if there's any... We're not going to worry about looting all the ship supplies. Because, hey, you can get here easily from State of Need. We can easily come back another time and loot. Ebony Scimitar. Dark Brotherhood. She has Scarab stuff, too. Ebony Scimitar. So let's see, it's a Dark Brotherhood Greave with pauldrons, chain cuirass, and then the boots, helmet, gauntlet, and shield for Scarab. I hope I can remember all that. I want to see what this weapon looks like. Yeah, that's a nice weapon. There's a note on the door. That means story. Note on door. Do not disturb. Zoe, judging how you go in here, you must be Evie. Zumar's told me you might interfere. I'll make sure you do not bother my master again.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Yeah. If Rachel couldn't do it, I'm sure you can't do it either.
I'll make this quick.
That was quick indeed. The only scarab curse on the ship. Okay, I can deal with that. But we have extras of the shield. Let's look around for... That's the loot's over there. We'll take the book. We'll take... Nice. An extra scarab helmet. Nice. Then we come here, and here's the Mara stuff. Marin robe. Note to Zoe. My dear Zoe, you know the plan. Here's the equipment you need to get into the Marin Shrine. I need you to keep an eye out for a bothersome Alia named Evie. If you see them, kill them. Do not fail me as others have done before you. I will await your return here in Kraganmore. Be swift. I want to move on to get out of the Black Crow district as soon as possible. Zoomars. Okay. And guys, unfortunately, that's where the armor series ends. Apparently the armors were finished for Julianos, Stendar, and Zenithar, because there's screenshots of them, but they were never released, and their quests were never released, and the story is unfinished, and it will never be released because the modder disappeared about 12 years ago, 15 years ago maybe. So here's what we're going to do. Back to the house. Unload all the weapons. I only need one of those for the scare. And actually, there is a scarab. There was a scarab cuirass, wasn't there? Yeah. So we actually don't need the Imperial Chain cuirass. I hope I remember how all the different sets went. Now we are going to put the mannequins around this room. If they get too high, we'll just reset by going outside and coming back in. Because the mannequin positions do reset to the floor when the cell is reset. But before I do that, let's head across town to the shrine and just let her know we finished. And actually, we're going to take a quick break here. And I'm going to... Hold on, let me pause the game. Let me see if those screenshots are still online. Yeah, it's making me depressed looking at these 3 that never got released. Yeah, it's making me really depressed looking at these 3. Is there a contact us on this site? Of course, the link to the forum page is broken. Okay, but I do have a piece of information that I didn't have before. I may yet be able to contact this guy. I doubt it, but whatever. Let's get back to it. Time to play with some mannequins. Oh, and I did promise you the death note. So let's go back into... We'll do this one mannequin at a time. We'll start with the 3 lady mannequins up here. And this one will get the Akatosh Rope. And sometimes when you put clothes on them, they stop rising, but they're going to start rising again once you reset the room. And they don't always stop rising once you put clothing on them. So there's the Akatosh Rope over in this corner. I will give her the... Let's give her the Mirror Rope. See, she's still rising. And then over here in this corner, we'll do the Kinereth Robe on this one. See how cool all 3 robes are? I like these 3 robes. The mannequin rising bug really upsets me. Magic Gatestone we don't need. And also... Where's the other thing? The amulet. We need that stuff. We don't need the shoes, the robe. Not sure if we need the black shoes and black pants yet. So we're going to do this one mannequin at a time. So on our first mannequin, we did jet gold first. So we're gonna armor up the mannequins in the order we got their stuff. So I'm gonna show you the jet gold suit first. So this is the jet gold that we found in that shrine, that cave at the very beginning. And then we'll take another mannequin. He's too far forward. He's right in front, blocking a door. I don't want to put him that far back. Good enough. And then we did the Debriefing Shrine, which for some reason this armor has an enchantment. But I have a mod in place so that enchanted items don't have that obnoxious glow. They just have a light shimmer. Wow, it's after midnight. And we still have the Shinigami to show off. So yeah, nice bright, you can see the shimmering silver armor. And then we'll put another knight over here. And then we went to RK. I like this suit. The RK art set is the RK set is like a Death Knight. I like this set. And then after the Akatosh Shrine, we went to the Akatosh Shrine. That's a very nice golden black armor with a dragon motif. One of my favorites in the series. His head is almost through the roof. Let's reset position. She's through the roof already. Let's reset positions. As you can see, oh, she didn't reset. When I discovered this bug before, they did all reset. Maybe I have to go outside and then inside. Yeah. That put them back on the floor. But as you can see, even the ones that stopped before are rising again. Alright. After the Akatosh Shrine, we went to the Kinereth Shrine. And here we have a choice. Because there's 3 different Kinereth helmets. This is what the princess version looks like. This is what the standard open version looks like. And is there actually just a difference? Not much. And here's what the closed helmet looks like. Why did I just put Mara there? Mara is an open helm. Looks like most of the knights have closed helms. So for this particular knight, we'll give him the open helm, the standard open helm. And now we'll come over here. One more mannequin. Ah, you're too far forward. And he'll be the Marin Knight. We also have a demon set, a scarab set, and an Imperial Guard to do. But there's our Marin Knight. Yeah, I didn't give you a good look at Kinereth. There he is. There's the Marin one. I wonder if the mannequins do that floating thing outside. I'll post a fake guard out here and see what happens. Yes, it does. Alright, we'll give him the guard set. Alright, and then I have two different Imperial Kinereth here. There's the steel version. There's the silver version. I'm definitely liking the steel version more. Did I not give you the shield? Oh. It's broken. That's why you're not taking the shield. Alright, guess we gotta go to Balmora real quick. And then we still got two more mannequins to put together. Balmora, if I recall correctly, the armor guy is towards the front of the city. So we're not going too far out of our way. I just have to remember where. Outfitter. No, we want the
What do
armor
you
guy.
want? Come on.
There he is. That was easy.
Hurry this up, will you?
All right.
What do you want?
You know what? Let's do this the quick way. I'm not ready to go back there yet. I have to go. What's he doing? I didn't tell him to take a pose. But he does need his shield. There. Now that it's fixed, it'll work for him. There he is. The mannequin, my guard, is posted. I wonder how long it'll take anyone to realize that that's not a real guard right there. He's identical to those guys walking around. Anyway, now we got to figure out where to put the demon and the scarab. Demon was the one with iron. Scarab was the one with... We'll just put them in this little corridor here. So the demon... So there's my demon set. That's nice. I like that armor. And over here is going to be the scarab set. And there's the scarab. Now we come down here, dispose our last few extra items. And all right, pile of fat loots right there. Yeah, they're all flying again. Now we have to go up to Aldrune. Oh, we never did talk. We never did debrief with the Marin lady. You have our eternal thanks, Syleid. Please keep the armor you found. All hail Evie, Knight and Champion of Mara. May Mara's love bless you through your future travels. Okay.
So what's this regarding?
So now, yeah, pretty much the same debriefing that we got from the other places. Telling us to keep the loot. It's already set up on display in my little house. Silt Strider. That's our next objective. We need Aldrune. Because the description for my stream says that I'm going to show you guys the Death Note armor.
When you can ride.
The Death Note mod if it works. Aldrune's not accessible from this Strider, so we're going to take a quick detour to Gnisis, but we're not going into town. Gnisis. I've never known how to pronounce that. I've been on for almost 2.5 hours, so we're going to call it quits relatively soon. Okay, where's the travel guide? All the way down there. How did he get down there? He's not supposed to be there.
Where would you like to go?
Aldrune. One more look at my character. Not while we're standing right next to the guy. We want to go into the Manor District for this next bit. This is one of the more interesting outfits that I've done in my streams. We need to go up and... That's Buckmoth Fort over there. You saw Moonmoth earlier. We don't actually need to go into Buckmoth for anything. We need to go into the Manor District. And I don't know if this is going to work, so it's time for another quick save. We need to go into the Morgtong Guild Hall for the Death Note.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't...
And the book should be right in the back. Shinigami's Notebook, the Death Note. This mod was bugged. The creator did this as a Halloween mod many years ago. Put it together in an afternoon. It was quite buggy in the original engine. No idea if it works at all in this engine. One of the things it does is actually it has a music file attached to it when you summon the Shinigami. But since I have music turned off, you're not going to get that effect. Basically, there's a Shinigami death god who follows you around when you carry the book. And you can also write people's names in the book to kill them. Just like the Death Note series.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. The person whose name is written in this notebook will die as long as their face is known to the viewer. If no cause of death is specified, the victim will die of a heart attack. So we take the book. I am a Shinigami, the death god who owns the notebook you picked up. Use its power carefully. Warning, never put the notebook in a container. Now, the Shinigami is very big and gets stuck in doorways. To resummon him to your position, just drop the book and pick it back up. Or I should say her. That's just... It's an oversized winged Twilight. The modder only had an afternoon to work on this.
What do you want?
Lasor Zanamu. Now here's the thing. Because you need to enter dialogue to use the book, you cannot use it on people who are already hostile to you. And I'm not sure if it counts as murder or not if you get a crime reported, because nobody saw you actually attack the person. So if you go to Shinigami's notebook, right the name in the notebook? Yes. It's also designed in such a way that it will not work with unique characters such as Vivek, Yagrum Bagarn, or
What say you?
any of the various. I wonder though, because there was one potential bug.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
There was one potential bug. Generic guard. What happens if I do generic guard? Okay, that guard died. But these two guards did not. Okay, good to know.
Let's hear it.
And as you can see, I'm not charged with a crime because nobody saw me actually make an attack. You can also see the Shinigami did not follow me out of the guild hall because it got stuck in the door. What I want to know, though, so we've reset the Shinigami. So now, if we go back to the guild hall, do we still... No, good.
Go ahead.
Oh, the other one got stuck. So in order to reset them, you actually have to be in the same cell. So if I drop the book, that unsummoned both of them. Yeah, this is a buggy mod indeed. And as buggy as it is, it still works better than the modder's other projects. Let's see now if I can get it to follow me. So you have to be in the same cell for it to trigger. And it followed me through the door. And you cannot use it on kid characters because of the way it's scripted. It looks for the 10 specific races that came in the game.
Speak, traveler. My time is precious, so make it quick.
Okay, this gives me an idea. Back to the Silt Strider. We're going to Balmora. Wow. This is the same modder who did the linking books and the Ebenheart Orphanage, both of which proved to be broken in OpenMW. This is kind of impressive.
Why walk when you can ride?
We do not want to kill the Balmora Silt Strider guy. That would just be stupid. Balmora is like a central hub, so... We're going to Caius Cosade's house. Remember that guy I told you about back in the Akatosh Shrine?
Go ahead.
Who are you?
As you can see, if you talk to a kid, it doesn't appear.
My time is precious, so make it quick. Stupid!
Oh, McDagoths. We want to go into there in a minute. But first, I want to show you just how easy it is to break the game with the notebook. I need to remember where Caius Casade's house is. I remember he was on the edge of town. That's McDagoth's. Caius Casade's house. Did I lose the Shinigami? I think so. Well, we're in the same cells, so I should be able to clear it out.
Go ahead, stranger.
So this is Caius Casade's, the guy we saw earlier in the Akatosh Shrine. And now the main quest is broken. With this character's death, the thread of his prophecy is severed. Restore a save game or persist in the doomed world you have created. Well, we're about to end stream anyway. I just want to show you McDagoth's while we're here in Balmora.
Speak, traveler.
And before we go into McDagoth's, let's just drop the notebook and get rid of the Shinigami. It'll just get in the way. Yeah, somebody built a McDonald's parody in Balmora. Let's go look. Combo meals. And a McDonald's menu. Jimmy. Welcome to McDagoth's. How can I take your order? We have Big Guar, quarter Kajit with cheese, Ghonian Nuggets, Corpus Rib Sandwich, Skooma Shake, Big Red Mountain, Moon Sugar Pies, and ice cream. Oh, sorry, our ice cream machine is temporarily out of service. You're not here for the special service, are you? Ah, yes, the ice cream machine is always broken in McDonald's. This one is no different. Ah, just head down the door over there. It'll be unlocked. But first, let's buy one of everything. McHat, Ghonian Nuggets, Big Guar, Big Red Mountain, Corpus Rib Sandwich, Moon Sugar Pie, quarter Kajit with cheese, and a Skooma Shake. I don't know what the special service is, but what I am going to do is I'm going to lay these out on the counter and see what they look like. Starting with the Ghonian Nuggets. Okay, you can't really see that, but look, basically their version of chicken nuggets. Big Guar. I'm assuming that's their version of a Big Mac. Big Red Mountain. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Which McDonald's meal that's supposed to be. Corpus Rib Sandwich. That's probably the McRib. Moon Sugar Pie. which is probably their apple pie. Quarter codger with cheese is definitely the quarter pounder with cheese. Interesting. And then the skooma shake is milkshake, I guess. Yeah. So the Big Red Mountain looks like it's fountain drink. And the other thing to do is the hat. Wow. You get the McDonald's hat. Funny. Alright. Head down the door. Balmora, McSlave Cafe. What's a McSlave Cafe? The manager. Welcome to the McSlave Cafe. Here to buy a slave. It doesn't actually give you an option to buy the slave. Here's Simbu McMaster. Okay. I don't know how to actually... Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, it doesn't look like you can actually buy the slave. But, okay, so it looks like McDonald's is a front for slave trafficking. Maybe. Christopher McDonald. This food sure does get made quick, right? Maybe Dagoth isn't that bad after all. Alright. Well, he's totally useless. So, well, yeah, we left the book outside. So here's where I'm going to call it. It's really late, and I'm going to call it here. Who can I raid? Crap. Most of the musicians I usually raid are offline. There's 2 musicians here. 3, actually. Whoever was on the shortest. Alright, this one's been on 3.5. They're probably getting ready to quit. This one's been on 3.5. I can't tell what's going on here, but it looks like they might be ready to quit. Just under 2 hours. Alright, not too terrible. Alright, who would I prefer to raid? No, she's still playing, though. I can't tell whether song requests are still open or not. We're just going to try here. I've raided the stream before right as they were ending, but... And let's just go be safe. Let's go with the one who's rated shorter. We're going to raid a musician named Julie Clark. I've only seen her show once or twice, so I can't really tell you how good she is compared with all the other musicians that I follow. But when you finish the stream late at night, you have to go with whoever's on. So let me initiate the raid. Have a happy Halloween tomorrow, and I'll see you on Monday for Day of the Dead Villain Art Special. The raid is set. Have a good night. Oh, it's after midnight, so I can officially say Happy Halloween! And I'll see you guys probably Monday.
Let me just learn to play saxophone, Cappy. I want to know what love is. Oh, how's that go? Like the chord progression to you? I want to know what love is. Sort of. And you show me. Butterfly Blonde! Hello, thank you. Just saying. Thank you. How are you?